Alright, now y'all can tell from all that noise behind me, Maryland International Raceway, XDA. We're here with Cecil, HTP machine here. Now, we know y'all been going crazy ever since they showed pictures of it. And you can see he's got a grin on his face, so he knows what it's all about. But I'm going to let this gentleman tell you about this gorgeous machine.
Yeah, this is our new 2018 GSX-R1000. It's a new build for us over the winter. We had to custom make a lot of parts on the bike. Had to do a lot of fab work and a lot of CNC work. My wife, Leah Towner, did all the CNC work for the whole motorcycle. Eric at MTC supplied us with a Gen 2 clutch. Leah made a billet quick access clutch cover for the machine. She designed the turbo plenum. It's underneath here, you can't see it right now. Stephen Serafini from Fab You This did our header system. Full Race supplied us with a new Garrett G25 660 race turbo that Garrett offers now. ProTech Fuel Systems came out with a slick in-tank pump on this thing, and Leah fabricated a mount to work with the DME swing arm. Everything's internal. It holds the fuel, the pump, the fill, the return, and the vent is in the system. It's a complete new build. Motec Systems sent us a new M1 package for the bike. We're working through everything now. Everything is 100% brand new and being tested this weekend. So we hope to have some decent results. It's going to be growing pains with it being a new bike, but it's okay. We're willing to take the challenge. And right now, so far, it did great on the dyno. It made plenty of horsepower. We're very pleased with the way that this bike has performed so far. So now it's time to put it to the test and take it down the track.
Okay. Now, from obviously the machine, from paper to reality, what kind of time frame do we have there?
We started fabricating parts last June. When we got the first bike, Leah made the basics that anybody would need for a GSX-R1000. We got lowering links, air shifter brackets, the main stuff. We call it DME. We told them we needed a swing arm for it. Our shocks from KTEC suspensions, we had them design a shock for us. Leah helped with the fuel system, and ProTech got us dialed in so we didn't have to put a fuel pump somewhere else on the bike. We could do everything internally. So the project started probably about a month before the bike came out. I sent CP Carrillo the factory pistons and rods from Suzuki. I had them basically get me nitrous, turbo, every piston combination we could think of, so it'd be ready when the bike hit the floor. Carrillo got us H-beam and A-beam rods. We retrofitted some Marvick wheels on the bike, which turned out to be not too bad of a fit. They were kind of bolt-on deal. Leah also fabricated the whole front end on the motorcycle. She made her own triple trees and fork setup for it. And after that, it was all about getting the Motec on the bike and being able to plug and play the system. The bike is actually running 100% stock wiring harness. So this is a plug and play kit. So it's not like the typical Pro Street build where we do custom harnesses and do everything fancy. We wanted to utilize as much of the factory system as we could and then put our touch on it with some other things. But so far, we're very pleased with the way things are turned out. And we're excited and waiting to see what happens.
All right, now one final question for you. When we were talking earlier, okay, there was a special note about this cover.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, there's a lot of work goes into it, but let's explain to them how much time it took just to make that.
So the clutch cover, we were actually going to farm it out and use another CNC company, but they actually didn't want to take on the project. And Leah said she'd do it. It was a big task. There's a lot of angles on this cover. There's nothing flat about it. Everything about it was unique in itself. And believe it or not, she actually hit it. Her first prototype was 90%. It's got starter gears in here that she had to line up with the engine. So she matched that perfectly. The gasket surface was perfect. We did some alterations on the hat to make sure the clutch fit through. And her second run, she knocked it out of the park and really did a great job doing it.
All right, well, you got a beautiful machine. We'll let that noise go by. You got a beautiful machine here. We're looking forward to seeing what you're doing, and we thank you for your time today, sir.
Thank you.
Firestorm.